Hey,
Ivan! Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Yeah, since the GFX 100 RF review.
Yes, I know.
We created some buzz for that one.
Yep.
Some unnecessary, but we're back.
Exactly. Happy to be back.
Yes, indeed. And we're talking about something very exciting, especially for you in the Fujifilm lineup, but this lens as well, the 1740 f1.8.
I'm actually very excited about this lens not because it's 1.8, but because it's a zoom lens that has an f1.8 aperture.
That's right, straight across.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's internal focusing.
I know, this is really, really good. And also for you, this is the first time we were talking about this. It has a feature that you've not seen on a Sigma lens for the X Mount before until now.
Yes, it's the aperture ring.
It
is beautiful, the font, the spacing. All praises.
I've been talking to Ivan about these aperture rings for the longest time. I'm like, you know, you really gotta try the Sigma lenses with the aperture ring, the I series, the art lens. He's like, but they don't come like this.
It's finally here.
Welcome to the Aperture Club.
Better late than never.
Yeah. No, it's really, really nice. So, I mean, the build quality in this lens is fantastic. The internal zoom, as we talked about before, you can declick the aperture ring if you want to do that for video.
Videos, yep.
And the size, it's actually not bad for a 1740.
When I first looked at it, I felt it's a bit big, personally, but it grew with me because it is what it is at 1.8.
Right.
You can't compromise on that, right?
True.
Yep.
And I have to say, when you look at the 2845 by Sigma at 1.8 for full frame, that's a big lens.
Right.
But you're getting, I feel, more focal range in this, even though it's APS-C, it's a very versatile lens. And I know you've been testing it out here. What are in terms of, we'll talk about first impressions, image quality. We're gonna take some photos around MBS, but what are your thoughts on image quality a little bit?
Actually, I have no complaint about it. It is sharp. Is it the sharpest lens? I'm not sure, but it's way above average.
Right.
It's a very good quality glass. The bokeh is great at 60mm for portrait.
Yeah.
It's wide enough. It is extremely versatile. I thought I wanted more reach like the standard 2870.
Right.
So in this sense, like 25.5 to 60.
I rely on him on the math for that. Thank you for that one.
I took a calculator. Yeah. It's just versatile still.
It is. I agree with you on the sharpness. I mean, for me, it's pretty sharp here on the Leica SL3, which is 60 megapixels. I'll show you what it looks like on the BF as well. That's 24, but I figured with an APS-C lens on that, you're really going to lose a bit of resolution. Where here, you still got about 35, 40 megapixels thereabouts. I didn't have a calculator with me, so I don't know the exact number, but it's in that ballpark. So I wanted to try it out on a higher megapixel camera, but I'm very impressed with the image quality out of this. I mean, it's an art glass, so you're gonna expect really good image quality. So I'm thinking, what do you think we go around MBS here? Some architecture, wide angle. We could shoot each other as well.
Yeah, I brought my umbrella, so that's fine.
That's good. I need a little bit of sun. I'm very pasty white. And we'll go out there, take some photos, and talk more about it.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Finally, we get to sit.
Yes, we get to sit. It's hot sun, so we're getting in the shade. Sorry for the lack of background, but the sun's right above us, so whatever we shoot, we're just getting, those really not pleasant shadows.
Correct.
Yes. Let's talk a little bit about this autofocusing. What do you think on this?
Oh, no complaint. It's quiet and it's fast.
Yeah, it is.
It's also quite certain. Actually, it's very certain.
It's very, very certain.
I remember I was in Sapporo. I think 9 days trip.
Yeah.
3 misfocus.
3? Only 3?
Only 3. Not I'm shooting like sports or anything, but only 3.
Wow. Did you drink a lot of beer in Sapporo?
1,000 plus shot.
Did you drink a lot of beer there?
Are there beers there?
Sapporo? I mean, I heard it's a place for beer. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I can't tell you my secrets.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I've experienced the same thing. It's a very fast, very accurate autofocusing. I think they have the up-to-date autofocusing motors. We'll put exactly what it is here. I don't remember all that technology specs on that, but we'll list it here.
I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's got all the great glass, just well corrected. You will see a little bit of chromatic aberration here and there.
Yes.
Against higher contrast, harsh areas. But for the most part, it's well controlled. But that stuff doesn't bother me so much, especially when it comes to video. How about you?
I don't really shoot video, but for photography perspective, I have no complaint about it. Other than a bit of CEA during harsh, but again, this thing can be corrected easily in post.
Yeah.
I only got one grime about this. It's basically the size of it to me. I got used to it.
Right.
When I first got it, it's a bit long for my liking.
Yeah, you're in that Fujifilm world where everything's kind of short and stout,
correct.
right?
But the question is, if I need to get a zoom lens, would I trade a 2.8 for the 1.8?
That's a thing.
Something not as wide and not as long? And the answer is yes, I would.
Yeah.
Because it's 1.8.
Yeah, exactly.
And at 60 mm, right? To shoot portrait, it's perfectly fine. It's 1.8.
Yeah.
It's not as wide, but 25.5, I think I can work with it.
No, I think so. I mean, I think it's great. I mean,
something you have to give, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will take the 1.8 for sure.
Like we're shooting on a 24-60 right now, which is very close to this on a full frame camera, very close to this, and it's quite versatile. But again, I think this is gonna be, I mean, especially if you're doing video, lower light, you want that nice bokeh, that nice separation. You're shooting a twilight sunset, that 1.8 is gonna come in very handy.
And it's not clinical.
Not clinical at all.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is something they did right for Sigma.
I think so.
It is very balanced. You know, some of these other third-party lenses, they're just too clinical.
Yeah. I like a little bit more character. I don't know about you, but I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, there's plenty of perfect lenses out there in the marketplace.
That's right.
But having something with character, a little softer, a little bit more interesting makes your video, makes your photography a bit more fun. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
It says that this lens is a dust and splash proof, right? In our Fuji world, we call it WR.
Yeah.
Is this lens, is dust and splash proof considered WR?
I mean, I'm not a Sigma employee, but I've tested a number of Sigma lenses, and I would say that the Art series is splash resistant and dust resistant for the most part, but I think Sigma errs on the side of caution. They're a bit more conservative, but yes, it's good. You're gonna be fine.
Is this lens safe to shoot bikini babe by the beach?
It is.
Splashing water at me?
Yes.
Okay.
She could probably, I wouldn't put a bucket of water on you, but splash water, yeah.
Okay.
If you're in rain, you're gonna be fine. Obviously flash flood, you know, we'll obviously want to err on the side of caution just for your camera and your lens. But unlike the I series, which is part of the contemporary lineup, that's where Sigma says the weather resistance isn't as strong, but the Art series, you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah, because the first time he's using an Art glass for Fujifilm, right?
Yes.
First time.
Yep.
First time.
And it's amazing.
It is quite good. All right. So let's we'll walk around, continue some shots. Hopefully a bird doesn't poop on us, but then again, that's for good luck. And then continue on with them.
Okay, let's go this way.
Let's do it. It is hot outside.
It is very hot.
Woo!
It's crazy.
So we're sitting inside. Let's chat about things we may not like about the lens. Ivan, what do you maybe don't like so much?
Not much actually. Same thing. The line's a bit long to me because I use a lot of prime lenses. But hey, it's a zoom lens, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing I don't like about this is the zoom barrel here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's a bit too thin.
True.
It should be the other way around. The focus, the manual focus part is thicker compared to the zoom. So sometimes I got confused with it. I can't get a good feel on it.
You know, I agree with you on that. I didn't think about that in the beginning, but you're right. It is. It's quite thin. This is thicker. And you would think it would be reversed because with an autofocus lens, how often would you be manually focusing?
Exactly.
Now, I know for video people, having this size there, but it'd been nice to be thicker here. I agree.
Think about it. Maybe it's meant for the videographer.
Maybe.
Right?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Or perhaps someone said, you know what, we just wanted to have more symmetrical with the aperture ring since, you know, it's that kind of thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
We must talk to a designer to find out the reason why.
Someday.
Is it a deal breaker?
No.
No.
Not to me.
No.
Yeah, I think it's a special lens in fact.
Yeah.
At 1.8 zoom, this is really special.
Yeah. Does Fujifilm have anything like this?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So this is something very unique to the X Mount.
Very unique. So this is indeed a very special lens. If you're looking for a zoom lens, I think this is second to none.
Yeah, there you go. I think for the APS-C users now, for the L mount, do we have any APS-C cameras? No. So you'd be adapting like what I'm doing here. E mount, yes. Sony's got a number of them. And X mount. So yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, guys. Well, those are our thoughts on the lens. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your handles to follow?
At FujiFanboys, same thing for YouTube.
Got it. Like, subscribe. Thank you for the support, and we will chat to you all very, very soon. Take care.